Warning, this video depicts real vermin control. Tree huggers and fannies may not wish to watch it, as it will upset your sensitive soul.
Hey guys, it's Robin here from Team Foxer. In today's video we're actually looking at the foxes, although this morning I've been out on squirrel patrol and it's been pretty productive, so stick around and make sure you're subscribed so as not to miss that video. Should be a good one. In today's video, myself, Rick, Mark and the rest of the team have been out on fox patrol over the last couple of weeks, and we've got a small selection of clips for you to enjoy. Take care, stay safe, and as always, happy shooting.
Out with Rick the other night, we saw this fox and it wasn't actually coming into the call. It got its head down and started stalking in, and all of a sudden it was quite clear as to why. It's quite late in the year for foxes to be frolicking around a bit like this, but these two will have to wait for another evening. One decided to go stage left and the other one exited stage right through the field and just ran off. They kept looking over their shoulder, but they weren't interested in the call, but it can be notoriously difficult as well to call foxes at this time of the year. A couple of evenings before, me and the keeper stumbled across this big lad.
That's a lump. Big old dog. He is a beauty. Look at that.
I've recently updated several calls on the Architect GC500, one of which has just been working quite well for me was the pheasant distress call, and this one actually turned around and this one had popped out with me not having seen it, so I got on it recording quite late, and it was a little bit cautious, but I was feeling fairly confident off of the sticks, and this is probably one of the longest shots I've had off sticks in recent times, but it did the job.
Number 2. Well, that was a bit random. I'm actually on the way home, and Rick just lamped up this field. The other side of the road is the cover, but I don't really ever see anything on this field, but he reckons it's a vixen. She's dark anyway. No, it's another dog. It's the third dog tonight. Lads' night. Result anyway, number 3 in the bag.
Yep, 3 of an evening is a fairly decent session, which goes to show that actually a couple of evenings prior to that we'd seen 3 foxes in different areas and not managed to bag a single one of them, although one of them does make an appearance a little later on. This one goes to show just sometimes how far you can call foxes in from. We saw this eye shine coming in once again to the pheasant distress call from a good 400 plus yards out. Once again, the fox proceeds with extreme caution, and you can actually see it sniffing the air there to try and get a scent of what it is it's coming into. I had a fair amount of confidence shooting off the sticks, and I felt quite comfortable, but unfortunately this was one of those rare occasions where the shot, for whatever reason, didn't quite find its mark, and the fox got away completely unscathed. Now this is one of the most elusive foxes that we've had on our patch in quite some time. We'd actually seen this fox on probably a good 3 or 4 occasions, and it's quite rare you'd see one that many times and it getting away each time, and I thought this was going to be another one of those times, and it buggered off into the thick undergrowth here to my left. But I'd stalked into the field, the moon was quite bright, everything was against me, the only thing was it was quite still, I suppose. So I went and hid in the kind of shadow of the trees and waited another couple of minutes for it to materialise and come back out into range. There you go. Nice. Guess a dog fox. Yep. Big dog. Been after that one for a while. Seen him 2 or 3 times, that one. So, good one to get out of the way, that one. Right in the way the cover goes, look here. I ploughed it in. Now I think this is something that only shooters will really understand, but again I have a massive appreciation for the stuff that you get to see when you're out and about. These real handsome roe deer here, this beautiful barn owl who was out catching mice along the dike sides. It's just fantastic to see this sort of stuff while you're out, so I love to appreciate it. Big belly, not pregnant. There's loads of them. Right, let's take a quick trip down under to see Jason in New South Wales. Now Jason's up against it here with some tricky conditions, a very calm evening, a young fox in extremely long grass, but he's able to keep his cool, keep calling, and just follow the odd eye shine, and following it there with his ATNX sight.
Got him.
Fox number 2, not quite as tricky, wandering through the lambing field here, but it makes its way up the fence post. Once again, it's about keeping calm and not getting fox fever and shaking too much, and I think sometimes we're all guilty of that. But yeah, this is another good shot here from Jason. Notice the rifles in Australia, they're not allowed suppressors or silencers, so they're noticeably a lot louder.
He's the inroad on the fence.
Another good result from Jason there, and that makes it 2 from 2. Fox number 3 requires the least amount of effort of all. That's what we call a sitting duck.
Lights out for you, mateys.
3 from 3 from Jason Down Under rounded off a fantastic week for him. Now Kevin back in the UK sends me this clip which actually knocked his IR off of point, which is a bit annoying, but nevertheless the result was a good one. Back over to myself now, and me and Rick stumbled across this fox having just entered the field and took the shot at about 170 yards. Now there were a couple more taken within the last week or so, but I didn't manage to hit the record button on every single one. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, and we've got this fantastic squirrel video coming up next. Follow the instant action on Instagram with team_Foxer. Take care, stay safe, and as always, happy shooting.